Hi guys, how you doing? You alright? It's Duran Boxing here. So today's guest, we've got a fellow Brummie, yeah, from the same neck of the woods as me. Alright guys, I'd like to introduce yourself for the camera please, Sarah.
Yeah, I'm Sarah. I'm 27, originally from Birmingham. I've been over in Australia for 3.5, 4 years.
Wicked,
yeah.
Wicked. So before we carry on, what team do you support? Are you a Villa or Blues?
I'm a Blues
yes,
fan.
Yes man, keep right on. Alright, keep right on. SOTV, yeah? Okay. What do you do for work?
I'm a geologist.
Geologist. What made you get into that?
I think I had a cousin that did geology, and she was a few years older than me, and she travelled the world.
Nice.
And I just I always associated that with travelling, and I thought that was pretty cool.
Fair, fair. So you've also had a Thai boxing fight as well, haven't you?
Yeah.
How did you find that?
I think it was definitely like a big experience for me, massive challenge, and taught me heaps. Super proud I did it.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you, your performance was really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you trained really hard. So you work away FIFO, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. How did you manage training while she was working away?
I just had a structured plan, really. So I had my nutritionist, and then I had a training plan. Yeah. So I stuck to everything more or less like 100% when I was at home, where I could control everything, and then at work I just tweaked. So like if I had a big day, then I just did as much as I could, training wise.
Yeah.
I used to fly up to site with all my meals prepped for the first week.
Decent.
And then my second week I used to spend like the first day just cooking for the whole next week.
Okay.
So just setting myself up, basically, meaning that I couldn't fail.
So your preparation was
upwards. Basically, yeah.
Would you recommend anyone else, women, kids, males, to try combat sport? Yeah,
I think anyone who wants to learn a bit of discipline, and is looking for a challenge. I definitely think it is like a challenging environment. I think for women especially, coming in and thinking that combat sports is all about aggression. It is about learning discipline and self-belief and so many different things.
Are they things that you've taken from the sport?
100%, yeah. And I can see that translates into everyday life.
Wicked.
Definitely.
Oh, fair play. That's pretty cool, that is. All right, so after you fight now, I don't care what anyone says, if you're a fighter, you have a post-takeaway meal. You have to. Yeah. It's like an unwritten law, straight up. What was yours?
I had a whole pizza, big tiramisu,
Tiramisu, Rowan, that's my favourite, I swear down.
Yeah, then I did do the full weekend of going to all the spots that I missed.
Right, okay.
During my fight camp.
You tasted Rebecca's tiramisu?
Yeah, it's amazing. It's so good.
So she needs to start packaging that and selling it, man. You know what I mean? Straight up. Rebecca, get it on to it, yeah. Obviously, it can be very daunting having a fight, preparing. What emotions did you feel? And try and be real to the audience as well, because I feel like a lot of people think just because you're a fighter, you're like this superhero where you don't feel anxiety, tiredness. Even some fighters feel depression as well before they fight. I remember one of my fights, man, I was well down. Man, I was down, I was doubting myself. So I'm even having dreams I'm gonna get banged out, And I didn't win the fight, but I did do really well in the fight, as in do you know what I'm saying? So I think we need to be honest, what kind of emotions did you feel?
I felt a lot of emotions. I'm an emotional person, and I think I wear my heart on my sleeve. I think you can see that coming into the gym. I definitely had a few down days to you and a few other coaches. I think there definitely was a lot of anxiety, especially with the last few weeks up to the fight, and I was, to be honest, going into the ring, I was absolutely terrified. I focused a lot on the fight camp and the journey to get into it, losing the weight and getting myself ready. One thing I think I lacked on was actually mentally preparing myself to get in the ring and fight. So a lot of those emotions actually came all at once in the ring and then afterwards.
How was you able to manage them then?
I think, to be honest, before the fight, I was putting a lot of those fears in the back of my mind, and I don't think I fully addressed them, and I think that's one thing I will do differently if I go into another fight camp, is actually try not and just ignore them and actually kind of face those fears before getting in the ring. And then I think one big thing is just like being open and honest with people and saying.
But also being open and honest with the right team.
Yeah.
Because I feel as well, like if you've got the right coaches, you've got the right sparring partners, the right training partners, you can be open and honest, you can be vulnerable, you can be like, I'm not feeling it today. And they will encourage you, they will motivate you. But if you've got the wrong team around you, it can be worse.
Yeah,
like I said, when I was training when I was a teenager, I was in some, not bad gyms, but I wasn't looked after as a fighter.
Yeah.
I was sort of, I'd say used. Because the chunky kid at a teenager, I just, put him with so and let him spar. I had no knowledge of how to box them days.
Yeah.
So I feel like as well, to manage your emotions as well, you do have to be around a supportive team.
100%.
You do have to be around an encouraged team, an honest team as well.
Yeah.
Not just someone who's going to gaslight you and say, oh, you're doing really well, Sarah, and then you get banged out in the ring.
Yeah.
Like, look, we've got to turn it up.
100%.
You're losing down on the fight. So they are emotions that everybody goes through, and it's even in everyday life as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in everyday life. So you moved, you're from Birmingham, you're a geologist. What made you move to Australia particularly?
So I left the UK for a couple of years before I moved to Australia, and it was just that there wasn't really much job opportunity for me back then. Like when I graduated uni, it was COVID.
Yeah.
The option was go work in Amazon warehouse or go work like doing geology consulting elsewhere in the world. So I made that big jump and it was terrifying. Like literally jumped on a plane by myself, flew to Peru.
Oh, you was in Peru first?
Yeah.
So how long was you there for?
I was in Peru for 2 months, and then I did like 4 months in Bolivia and 6 months in Mexico.
Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah. Fair play.
Yeah, so that was like terrifying, but for me it was like the job opportunity.
Did you speak to the Peruvians with a Brummie accent as well?
They could not understand me.
Yeah.
That's why like now, like some of the guys when they meet me, they're like, "You're not from Birmingham."
Yeah.
It's because I've had to like, it was from those days. No one understood me.
I was coaching yesterday at Judeloff, and there was a new starter there, and he's like, brother, I don't understand what you're saying. I was like, do you want me to put some subtitles over here for you, geezer? It's terrible, isn't it? It's like,
it's a strong accent.
But, so how was that then?
Travelling
to Peru and Bolivia?
It was amazing, to be honest. Like it was scary, like being by yourself in a new country and like leaving your family and everyone being on the other side of the world. But I think I like weighed it up of the like opportunity versus like you got to do scary things to like experience 100%. Life basically.
100%.
Yeah, and like
150%. So then from Peru to Bolivia, and then you went to Mexico.
Yeah.
And then you came out here.
Yeah. So then that job ended, and I went back home to the UK for like a month, and then I was like, also couldn't see myself staying there job-wise, and Australia is always like known for having a lot, the industry that I'm in, having a lot of opportunity. So just kind of didn't think twice about it and was like, we'll come over here and see.
Fair.
Yeah, couldn't see myself going back now. Like coming from the Midlands as well.
It's tough, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, I'll be honest with you, I'm a Brummie at heart. Like everyone asks me, where are you from? From Birmingham.
Yeah.
Like, I love my town, but it is hard out there. It's getting worse. It's just, I don't know, I went back over Christmas and I was like, Ross.
Yeah.
Like the areas I grew up in, they were from Borsaleve, do you know what I mean? It was fun when I was a teenager. It was a bit naughty around there, but now it's just horrendous.
Yeah.
And
when you realise there's more to life, like outside of that, you're like,
So you've got to come out your comfort zone in order to grow.
Definitely.
Yeah. Would you recommend that to anybody in the UK or even anybody in Australia?
Just anyone. I feel like you can get stuck in that like cycle of like a Monday to Friday, 9 to 5 job and scared of like change.
In Birmingham, you're from
Northfield.
Northfield. Yeah, man. My granddad's off licence was up that way.
Yeah.
Wood Wines. Yeah. Fair.
Yeah.
All right. So next question is: you're flying back to the UK now. It's a 25-hour flight. You get to sit by one celebrity and you could talk to them for 25 hours and just like vibe with them. Who would that celeb be?
Ooh. I'm really struggling with that question.
Really?
Yeah.
Rowan, who's would you be, bro? Rowan's also. Would be a basketball player.
Yeah, it would be like LeBron or something.
LeBron.
Yeah, or maybe like Danny Lillard.
Not Jordan. Nah. Sorry, for the quick one. Sorry, Sarah. Rowan's our videographer. We're gonna put his social media in as well. because he does a lot for us as well. He's a top guy. I'm going to shout out the sponsors again. Also, we've got to shout out Nikki, who allows us to use it at CAF.
Yeah.
Which is brilliant. It's on Norma Road. Norma Street, is it? Norma Road?
Normal road.
Norma Road, yeah.
Yeah.
The Thai Twist Cafe. Food is fire here as well.
Yeah.
She's actually a lovely person. Shout out to Jason, Facility Management. Shout out to Champions Gym, shout out to Screwtech, shout out to Aquapact, and shout out to Cars HQ. We will leave all the social media pages in the video. All right. Sorry, Sarah, I didn't mean to cut you off. Go on.
Who would I sit by for 24 hours?
Yeah, and have a good chat with him. Like, you know what? Yeah, I met so and so on the plane, and it was sick, and we had a chat. We was laughing, and
Yeah, maybe it would be like Steve Carell or someone, and get all the like insights from the US office.
Serious?
Yeah.
But I think the UK office is funnier.
Oh, I disagree.
Serious?
Yes.
Nah, the UK office is hilarious. It's the original.
It is the original.
It's the original,
It
man.
is the original.
So the next question is, would you have another fight?
I would, yeah, for sure.
What would you do different in this fight now than you did previously? Even to the point of like supplementation, managing work. But what would you do different?
I think the biggest thing for me and what I'm focusing on at the moment is like making sure my mental game is up there. Like I can see that my skills improved a lot since my last fight.
Yeah.
But I want to make sure that like I'm a lot more confident in my abilities before I step in the ring again, because I think that is like the ultimate test, basically. Is
what steps would you take to do that then?
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. And look, at the end of the day, we don't have all the answers, but you might have one answer and it might inspire someone out there. That's why I really ask these kind of questions.
Yeah.
These podcasts are to inspire other people. Look, we're from a town where, I'll be honest, my area is quite rough and ready. Like, it can be a statistic.
Yeah.
So if we can do this from Birmingham, anybody else can do it.
Yeah.
So, and I would say for your mental game, a big one is being around positive energy.
Yeah.
Like, you have to be around positive. If you have a bit of slight negativity or someone's like, you can't do that, I'm gonna swear, but you have to fuck them off, man.
Yeah.
Straight up, man. You can't have them in your circle. You can't be around that. Also, I would say reading.
Yeah.
You've got to read about your sport, your interest. You've got to have every aspect of knowledge where you're so confident in it, where you've prepared for it so well. But I would personally say that.
Yeah.
Do you watch a lot of One Championship? And
Yeah, I do.
Who's your favourite Thai boxer?
I've got a couple.
Go on then, top three.
Top three.
Top three.
Maybe Sam A.
See, I'm very new to moving it. I'm very new to it, so I only like watch Haggerty and Harrison.
So Sam A is like still in One Championship,
Right, okay.
but he's like 40 odd. So he fought Loma back in the day when they were like teens. Yeah.
So Loma's the coach at Highgate Championship. He's like a 4-time world champion.
Yeah, 500 plus fights.
500 plus fights. He's actually a lovely guy, though.
Yeah,
he's a really good guy, man.
Yeah.
So he fought him.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
Did Loma beat him?
I'm not sure, to be honest, how that fight went, but he's from like those days.
10 days.
Yeah.
How long ago was Loma fighting?
He retired like 10 years ago, I think.
Wow.
So he's almost 40. I think he stopped like mid-20s.
Because he was fighting like 9 years old or something.
Yeah.
That's mad, that isn't it?
Yeah, crazy.
It's mad. So the fight you got there?
Sam A.
Sam A.
Yeah.
Next one.
There's a female fighter called Alicia Rodriguez. I think she's originally from Brazil, but she's.
Is she in UFC now?
Nah, she's in one, but she holds the belt. I think she's atomweight world champion.
Okay.
And she's like same age as me. She's got a kid. Like, she lives out in Thailand. She's
That's
just
impressive.
like she's a bit of a badass. To be honest.
Yeah, that's
she's
cool.
hardcore.
That's cool.
Yeah, so like I think it's nice when you can kind of
relate to him.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
100%. Yeah, and then last one.
Probably would be Haggerty, just because he's so light on his feet, his stance, like he jumps between southpaw and orthodox. Like that's kind of ideally everyone would want to be able to move around the ring like that. Yeah.
Me, I like Harrison. You know.
Yeah.
I just like his style.
He's aggressive,
and he's got a real good left hook.
Yeah.
He throws that left hook a bit like a boxer, like just plants his feet and just lands it.
Yeah, okay.
I like Harrison.
Yeah.
And I also like that. What's his name now? My mate Alex always talks about him. Super leg.
Yeah.
Super leg.
Yeah.
He's sick, him, you know. He's sick. But yeah, definitely. All right then. So the last question is a quote you would say, a quote you live by, and a quote that you say to everyone else to inspire them.
I think One I try and live by is like 1% better every day, because like you don't necessarily see the progression like day by day, but then you look back and you can see how far you've come.
Yeah, definitely.
And that is like obviously realistic goal achieving as
so
well.
When you're
like,
saying 1% every day, in what kind of aspect? Is it like going to bed early, little habits like that?
Little habits like that, your training, your nutrition, just improving on everything. Like,
right. Okay, fair. All right, guys, that's it for today. Thank you so much for all the sponsors. Big shout out to Jason Facility Management. They're a UK-based construction firm, but they're absolutely brilliant. Like I said, they've been supporting all our projects from day one. Big shout out to Screwtech. My good friend Brady, he's an absolute legend. If you need your roof fixing, the guy is the man. Champions Gym, a lot of credit to Whitney and Pomorn, absolute legends. Like I said, they're great coaches, great people, great friends, great place to train, and also they've got really good merchandise with gloves and stuff like that. Aquapac's my good friend Leo, he supplies water to a lot of the FIFO camps. Top bloke, he's a top bloke. We'll be going to get him on next as well soon. And my good friend Dermot with Cars HQ, like I said, great person, great cars. Just check him out, man. All right, guys, thank you so much. Have a great day. Ta-ra.